What's going on, everybody? Joe at the Big Sky Model Workshop. Thought I'd better give you an update on my USACC build. I haven't made any build progress, but I've gotten some very important things taken care of so I can start to get rolling on this. Most importantly was I got the rest of the parts I think I needed. If you recall, I am building this right here. Hot Rod Magazine's Project Cheap Thrills Dart from 1994, where they took a junkyard 440 and swapped it into a bare bones 68 Dart to see if they could run 12 seconds in the quarter mile for under $2,000 back then. I absolutely fell in love with the concept, and I fell in love with Dodge darts because of that. So when this became the USACC build, there was no question what I was going to build. That was going to be it. So we've got our kit here, but we needed some parts and pieces to make things happen. Two of the biggest things we needed were going to be the correct tires and wheels, and then we were going to have to figure out the exhaust system. So the tires and wheels, I will show you if you can kind of see. You can kind of see, but kind of not. It has actually a set of slicks on it with cop car rallies in the back and plain, untrim ringed, uncenter capped front rally wheels. I guess that picture would do it better. I should have just shown you that one, right? So I had some luck here. My good friend Josh at VCG Resins, I shot him an email and he sent me this awesome set of open printed, untrim ringed, uncenter capped rally wheels. These will fit the kit front tires like a champ. I also obviously was going to need some slicks with some cop car rallies. And Josh, once again, helped me out immensely. He's got the correct 28x9 scale slicks that were done in the magazine article, and the open cop car rallies. It doesn't really show worth a darn here in the light, does it, guys? There you go. You guys can kind of see what's going on now. So thank you, Josh at VCG Resins, for helping me with that. Guys, if you head over to his site and use my discount code BIGSKY10, you can save 10% on your order. And he will be releasing a line of slicks a little later on this year. So there'll be some different sizes of slicks so that you have a little more availability in your builds. These ones here are a lifesaver for me. The other thing that I took care of while I was at it is I needed the correct paint color for it. So I have 1968 Dodge Code P Matador Red from Scale Finishes, which if you guys need paint for your project, head on over to Scale Finishes and use that same discount code BIGSKY10. Thank you, Jamestown, for mixing that up. The other thing I needed was the correct set of headers. This was my biggest dilemma for the longest time because the options I had just weren't working. My options were to modify the Hemi headers to fit the big block, which I didn't really want to do. Try to build a set of headers out of solder or wire, which I definitely do not have the patience to do, and probably not the skill set to match. The next option was to try some various kit or resin 3D printed headers, and none of them would fit properly because a big block in an A body fits completely different than a big block in a Coronet or a Barracuda or a Charger or a Challenger. It is a different beast altogether. But lo and behold, such a pair of headers does exist from no less than Revell in that kit right there. So I hit the old interwebs, went over to eBay, and took a beating, but what I got here was a builder. This one here it's been attempted, so I obviously can't use it for the build, but that's what I needed right there. The correct big block A-body 440 headers. These will fit the kit engine correctly. They will fit the chassis correctly. And that saves me a ton of grief and it's worth it to me because I still have an entire Dodge Dart kit to build another Dart down the road, which I will because I've owned quite a few of these Darts in my lifetime. It even still has the Dick Landy figure in it, which is pretty cool. So that's where we're at right now. We've got the right headers, we've got the right paint, we've got the right tires and wheels. The only thing I have left to do is to duplicate the bench seat. I think I have that covered. I am going to do a little bit of surgery using some various parts here, and I will create a front bench seat and do my best to scale the interior down because the Cheap Thrills Dart was a base model Dart. It was not a GT. We'll take some artistic license there. This isn't going to be a perfect replica, but it's going to be darn close. Those of you who see it are going to know exactly what it is. And I'm going to have a lot of fun building it, which is the entire point of building in the first place. So that's where we're at. The next time you see this together, you will probably see it in color. You will see the interior assembled, and you'll see the engine assembled. That'll be a little ways down the road, but I wanted to let you guys know that I have not abandoned this project. I am finally gaining traction on it. I will be starting on it before you know it. Been watching everybody else's progress, which is awesome. I love this kit. I love this build. I love what it does for the community. It's just been a great deal. So until I see you again on this one, I've got plenty of other projects to work on. So you guys, have fun modeling. God bless you, and I'll catch you on the next video.